I think he thought it was his time to go. And I think that's part of what my dad talked him through, was that it's not. You still have a lot to do.
Bill Whyte has been given a gift. For 2 months, he stood on the edge of life, one of the worst cases of COVID-19 anyone here has ever seen. He was not your typical patient, just 57, a former Army Ranger married with 2 kids, running a successful pain management practice in Shreveport. Work and family were his life.
If you ask him what he wants, like if you say for your birthday, what do you want? I just want to be with my family. That's what he'll say.
Then, on Bill's birthday, there's a headache, a cough. His wife, Martha, senses something is wrong.
Something told me to go check on him. It had been about probably 40 minutes. And I went back in there, and he was gray. And he was not breathing well. And he went from, I think I feel better, to I didn't know if I was going to make it to the hospital, which was 2 minutes away.
Very quickly, Bill was put on a ventilator. Not a good sign. But he was being treated at the LSU Med Center by doctors he and his wife knew well.
Golly was in my med school class when he finished dental school.
At LSU Med, they were willing and able to try anything to save Bill.
He had ECMO with hemodialysis. He had remdesivir. He had the first plasma exchange in the state.
That means someone who has survived the disease donates their antibodies.
So whenever he was really going south, they would do a plasma exchange. You got 3 of them. Just so happened that David was his blood type. So, and he and David, they call each other blood brothers, and they haven't met yet, but they're going to.
Bill would survive the close call, but remain critical. Weeks in ICU, but not always alone.
He'll tell you that my father talked to him the entire time he was sick.
Martha's father, the legendary physician John McDonnell, died 9 years ago.
And that he told him, to keep fighting and come to Jesus, you better find the Lord because the end is near. And he said that he had several come to Jesus meetings with him while he was sick. And people would pass away, they would eventually be rolled past his room. That affected him tremendously, to see all the death around him.
No one has spent 40 days on a ventilator here and lived to tell the story. Bill Whyte did, and it changed him.
The things he said to me was, people need to see this. Bring the cameras in here with me. They need to see this. They need to know what it's like. He is a very changed man. He has always been a very good man and a very loving person, but he's always been very driven and never quite able to find that happiness. But he has really become a man who is humble and who is grateful. He tells my children every day, every time they walk out of the room, I love you, son, I love you, Emma,
Yes, Bill Whyte has been given the gift to almost lose your life and find a new one.
I told him he had 3 priests said mass for you today, and it was, he felt that. I think he truly has a greater understanding of his connection in this world. He feels that to a degree that I've never seen in him.